Hey everybody, welcome back to more Mugen guys. I know I made didn't make any commentary last time about the World Tournament. Yes, ECW is finally back, but however, it's a little bit different here because um it's gonna be just a lot of things to just discuss about for today. But first, I want to get started with, of course, the ECW World Tournament is finally gonna be ready to go. I have made the matches. I actually I picked the last three teams for my. There wasn't people actually registered for the tournament this year. But I've also made the last three teams, of course, we head to run to the roster that deserve a title shot, even though they got robbed, of course, in the Fatal 4-Way match. So, but first thing I just want to say, of course, thank you guys so much for your registrations again. I thank you very much. I highly appreciate everybody who definitely want to come here and say, hey, this gets pretty cool. Pretty cool registering some teams and you want to do a tournament? No problem at all. And of course, with Fiverr in the background once again. Yeah, even in the morning, I still get like calls and stuff or fire alarms to disturb backgrounds. It's just too noisy. That's why I'll probably be moving out soon because it's the whole noise. It's too noisy out here in my estate. But anyways, let's get back to the tournament here. Of course, not also. Of course, as always, the tag team titles will be up on the line. It's always gonna be for the tag team titles. I could switch it maybe next year for the knockout titles. I'm not sure about that's only like first place has the best score in the roster. So I think K&K are definitely are definitely notified by kind of boss for it too, but definitely not the best tag team out there. But they've been really impressive so far the last couple of weeks. And speaking of those two, they'll be in the tournament too in this next match and for the next matches here for the tournament. So I do have it just beat them again. But first, we have our first match. I will be announcing matches for the ECW World Tournament Year 4. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. First things first, starting off with their first match will be Nakamura will take on the tag team chance will go first and defend themselves against Mao and Ayane. Oh boy, this is number 24 will be Nakamura will take on number 9 and Mao and Ayane. So that was my friend. One of my friends Caldwell was number 9, his ninth pick, and he chose Mount Ayane. So Caldwell hopefully have a chance right now to become the tag team champion. Just only for that time being at the moment. If they can take up the tag, that'd be great. But Mount and Ayane are a tough team to beat. I gotta say they're a tough team to beat in the tag team division. Well, even the tag team definitely for the first time they meet up together. Both by the same creator, Atkin, that made them both of those two, or Akin. I don't know what that's the creator name, but definitely made those two. And Nakamura, they have a lot of work to do because they have to defend the tag titles against not just 23 people. So 23 teams. It's gonna be a lot of hard. It's like a Royal Rumble Battle Royal, so it's gonna be a lot of fun to do. So it's gonna be a lot of awesome. But definitely Nakamura. Hopefully you enjoyed that. People are Samurai Showdown girls, waifu fanboys. You're in deep trouble because those two are gonna have to compete against the toughest teams right now in the ECW roster. Have the best score in the women's division separately. That's gonna be a lot of fun to do. So don't hang on to your seat. It's already kicking off with the ECW World Tournament. It'll be our first set of matches. It's only for the first round. So next up will be speaking of the kind of monster for representing ECW, we'll take on Shimakaze and Kirito from Sora Online. Now this is the number 3 and number 8. So this is from Gonzalo Diaz Moles that also made this team requested team or made this amazing registration team. Thank you, Rich Gonzalo on GDN. They made the most requests this season and last season as well. Thank you for that. Now I don't know what to say about these two teams, but Kai and Bosso have been a major role in the Knockouts division. I mean, they actually pinned the Knockouts champions, but they lost in the stream Saturday. They also trying to get K&K, but K&K actually got a victory against Kai and Bosso. So I can imagine a bit of rivalry right now for Kai and Bosso and K&K. They've definitely been at each other's throats for the last couple months. So nothing to say about these two, but Shimakaze and Shimakaze right now. Oh my god, Shimakaze and Kirito at the same team. I heard Neil Megaman did say about this by trying to put Kirito in Smackdown. In Smackdown's roster, he said he's just too OP. Not really, he could beat anyone in the roster. So, but he's got a challenge to make with Shimakaze from Raw. I mean, Shimakaze is mostly a good superstar. Like, why would you let go of this as a great diva? She's a great mechanic, technical superstar from Raw, and TK just let her go. Sorry, TK, but your princess, your wife was in another castle. No pun intended to the Mario Bros. Speaking of the Mario Bros, also on Raw, by the way. But these two are gonna meet up together, so let's see. Hopefully, Shimakaze and Kirito will have a chance to become the tag team champions. There's both rookies too. They're both of the rookie high caliber. Next up at number 7 was not also the tag team. This is the first thing actually supporting the training roster. And let me talk about the training roster here. This is a good roster right here. These two individuals will make their debut very soon. As you guys remember Fairy Tail, right? I know. You guys probably seen Urza Scarlet on Smackdown. That's part of the Fairy Tail as well. But however, there's another group of individuals that actually want to go for the tag team titles, and actually got just recently signed them for a big 2-year deal. Natsu and Lucy. Natsu Dragneo and Lucy. What was her last name? I don't remember. I never seen Fairy Tail before, but I heard that show is really popular, and a lot of friends of mine have different cosplays. But anyways, Natsu and Lucy are the tag team are making their big tag team debut soon, and do a lot more damage, of course. And it's gonna be a lot of fun to do in this section, of course. It'll be a lot of matches for this one. Natsu and Lucy will take on number 13 Shingoki and Heihachi. But by ways, but also by Akuma himself, Master of the Fist. Thank you, Akuma, once again for doing that. I highly appreciate it. Definitely one of the best times. So Shingoki finally returned, and also his new partner Heihachi from Tekken. Now I know I brought some Tekken superstars on here. Martial Law. Hope you guys enjoyed Martial Law going to SmackDown. So for exchange for a free pick for me. So it's pretty cool. They'll be featured, of course, in that section. So this will be our first set of matches for the first round, and then we have our second part of the round. So we have our first round only matches for this one. And number 13, Goki is unlucky. He actually picked himself. So Akuma picked himself and Heihachi in this match. So Goki he subscribed. Thank you, Shingoki, for subscribing, you asshole. Thanks. But Natsu and Lucy, good luck to those two. They'll make their debut very soon. I heard they're gonna make their debut early before they say they're gonna make their debut early before the tournament. So you might see a little bit of preview of what they're gonna do in the tournament as well. So I'm sure you guys this will be the next couple of weeks too. And lastly, for our first round, this will be our first half of the first round. Will be TK from TK 305. His first time ever becoming eventually for the team. He could have done this last year or the year before, but he said, you know what, only time will tell. And he picked the future. First is Nappa and Raditz. He also picked, you guys remember, from those low class sayings from Raw. And Raw and SmackDown Superstars coming over here, so it's nice to see some migration coming over here, which is nice. We got a lot of trades from it too from the past couple weeks. Nappa and Raditz. We'll take on Chun-Li and Maki Jimmy Usai from Final Fight, representing ECW nice and strong. So this will be Raw versus ECW for the fourth and final match of the first round, and make that the first half of the first round. So TK against Matt, not Metalocalypse, by the way. I don't know what happened to him though. I don't know what happened to him. I think he's still doing some stuff. I'm not sure if he's still doing anything right now. I haven't spoken to him in a while. But it'll be like an ECW versus Raw kind of match, because it'll be Matt representing ECW and TK representing for Raw. So it's gonna be a good match. We're down by 4 on Raw, so hopefully ECW can get a victory for the first time against Raw. So TK, you're going down. Matt's gonna avenge me. Hopefully he can. If he can't, then we're screwed. Anyways, that'll be it for our first round. We'll be back in a minute for our next section in a second, so take a little small break, and yeah.
And we're back, guys.
We'll have a small break of that little podcast. This little stuff that I want to just explain to you guys, of course, about the matches, and again, there's a fucking motorcycle again in the background. But the thing about this one is, of course, we're definitely here, and the tournament is only a few weeks away, and the biggest event of the whole entire year, this end of the year, and we're down to the few weeks of the year. And of course, we got a huge one because we got our matches continue from match number 5 through 8 and 5 through 9. Our second part of the big announcements, all the announced the matches. I'll probably just do this for a second, and he's got some good ones here because Kenichi and Miko number 11 by Tsubasa female. Definitely, I'm going to say about making guys numbers. Number 11 and number 16. You guys come on down because Kenichi and Miko. Tsubasa female, Mr. Paranoid, of course, we got Shao Kahn and Kintaro. Now, Khan's also been had rivals with Kenichi in the past. Miko has been also competing with Terror. Has paired up with the Misuzu, would definitely having a little hard time on the roster, but definitely also how we worked as a team together for the first time and didn't do well. They actually lost as a team against CM Punk and Joe Higashi, so definitely, it was actually really pretty impressive match. It was a 2-1 finish, but definitely Kenichi bailed out in that match. So and then what's going on? And she's on a big losing streak, and after to regain her women's title, lost to Alicia again, and then in Rivals Clash again, and definitely Alicia regained her women's championship back home in Blasphemy territory. But still, one hell of a match for the one half of the main event. It was pretty good. But also, Kenichi, the former women's champion, will try to go for the tag team titles maybe, but it could be a spot maybe. See the tag team to see like a Divas main eventer go to like a huge, or see like a main eventer go to for a tag title shot. I mean it's crazy, but it'll be a good match. Shao Kahn and Kintaro on the other hand, oh man, Mr. Paranoia for number 16. I don't know. That's gonna be a tough match to follow. Both of those two to meet up together. So, Shao Kahn and Kintaro. I definitely have the bosses in Mortal Kombat definitely gonna be huge. So I think Khan and Kintaro may have the advantage of this matchup against Kenichi Mika. After that match after those two battle off against CM Punk and Joe Higashi, I don't know what to say about that. Straight Edge definitely dominated the beauties of ECW, and they just got destroyed. Next up for match number 6. Hanzo Hattori, oh yes. Well, Unholy Hero, surprisingly as a tag team finally. The Strider Hero clone and the one of most also a member from last year. Hanzo Hattori was actually with Salak and actually did really well together as a team in the first set of events. In the first round, in the quarterfinals, semifinals, then to the final 4. That was pretty tough, though. That was a tough round to go with, and that was pretty close. But also, this is represented for Rich Radiate's team. They'll be heading to their Hanzo Tori, my number 5. So come on down. Number 12, come on down. Of course, is Amy Rose and Tainaba from Tails Foxboy. Again, nothing to say about these four combatants of these two teams. But Holy Hero and Hanzo Tori been pretty much have the same kind of record too. I think Holy Heroes are actually undefeated. Hanzo Tori only lost once in that mixed singles tag team match against Holy Heroes. So, excuse me, had some lunch. It's breakfast and lunch. It's not even lunch today. Had some breakfast today. I'm kind of out of breath today right now. I'm kind of tired today. But Amy Rose and Tainaba as a team. Maybe Tails Fox has a Sonic and Toho and Instincts in here, so hopefully those two can meet up together for the first time. So number 5 and 12, good luck to you guys. Tails Fox, Rich, definitely you guys will definitely enjoy that match, and hopefully you guys will do that too. But I'm gonna say maybe if Hill has a better advantage, I'm gonna go with this will be a tough one, but I'm gonna say because all these guys are so unorthodox and so. All 4 of them are definitely one of the most strangest characters of all. But I'm gonna say Rich. I'm on Rich's side actually. I'm gonna go with Hanzo Tori and Holy Hero. Because that Holy Slash definitely was oh my god moment of the century. So it was impressive. That Holy Slash did take out all two of those guys out in that next single match against Hanzo Tori. And actually, I think Hanzo beat Nero 2-0. or 2-1. I think that match during the last bit of the season 7. So it was some good matches too. I agree with you on that. So, anyways, have that match very soon for match number 6. The other half of the 5 matches on the other side too, for the next round. And that's number 7, number 10, and number 4 come on down. It's gonna be Siegfried and Mitsurugi, Soul Calibur's tag team. So Mitsurugi can return to the roster. He's no rookie. He's a veteran on my roster for quite some time. But he has been having a hard time lately. Again, he lost to Harumaru now on Raw. Definitely just got destroyed by Harumaru at the match. Definitely had to be cut off the roster. But he didn't really make some good talents. So he'll try to get his new contract again. And with Siegfried was also traded to ECW from Raw. So yeah, they had a hard time on Raw. And he'll have a chance to go to Tsubasa Males next match. We'll take on Sagi and Valerie, the Kunoichi tag team. I'm gonna say maybe these two have been having a hard time. I'm gonna go with the Sagi and Valerie for my brand, ECW. They're really good. Valerie, and remember, you guys remember my Valerie back then last year? They were pretty good. They're actually 26 and something wins. They're actually doing really well. They actually tie. I think they tie with somebody. I don't remember. I just saw the scoreboard too. I don't remember just right now. But Sagi and Valerie are a really good team. You saw Sagi making her debut. Definitely had a good win. But I'm gonna say Sagi and Valerie for this one. Enough said about this match. Bar none. Sorry, Tsubasa Male, if you're watching this for some reason. Hopefully you pay attention to this match, because this will be your chance right now. But I don't know what to say about this one. This will be very important for Soul Calibur versus Kunoichis. Next up is going to be match number 8. Will be Jetta and Lele, the Dark Stalker tag team. Jetta is also a former winner in this kind of contest too. In this kind of main event in this event for the tournament. He's also a first place winner. That won the tag title. Soon also got his record for about 4 months as tag team champion with the Psycho Yoko or fan service. Number 18, and also take on number 21, Yoko Littner and Luna. Of course, this would be a good match. I mean, this would be a good match. I mean, this would be a great one because Darkstar versus the Sniper Girls. Get the Sniper and the Double Pistol Girl. Luna and Yoko definitely worked together as a team. Definitely have done a really good job lately this season. But Jay and Leila Darkstalkers are really classic and classy, a nice veteran tag team that knows about the tag team titles. They're also the first ever tag team champions, so for Jetta's sake, not Leila. Leila was trying to become the first ever tag team champion on her record. But definitely will have a chance. She also got qualified for the world tournament too, so that was a good one to get things started for them. But I have nothing to say about these two. These two teams are definitely great, and all 4 combatants are really awesome to watch in this kind of segment on ECW. Which of them will move on though? That's the question right now. But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna go with the veteran tag team of Jetta and Lele. Jetta is probably a good favorite of mine. He's a favorite of mine in Darkstalkers too. Personally, he's actually one of my favorites. And he's just so good, and that Soul Punisher. That's what I call it too. That's just so good and so dominant. And I also call that was like the stamp thing. I call it the stamp of destruction. You probably see that move probably a couple times. They also have the match too in ECW this week, so you'll probably see the Soul Punisher and you'll see the stamp of justice. Or the Devil's Stamp. I don't even know what to call it anymore. And lastly, we have the return, and yes, the return of a character actually was with Basra and Mina. I just said it already. Wow. Yeah. Actually, who was a Kaiden Basra about to say, but Mina, yes, Mina. I just kind of spoiled it for myself. Mina and Iroha, of course, one of the newest tag teams. Well, Mina was actually on the training roster during her visits in the training roster. Definitely want to be doing the coaching segments, and definitely was teaching a couple members. Trained by Setsuna, and now all of a sudden Mina coaching with the Iroha, and she's also from Samurai Showdown. So yeah, that means I have about 16 Samurai Showdown characters in the roster right now. That is insane. I think out of all, I got Andrew, I got Cham Cham, But I traded for Harmar or somebody else. I think Genjiro's was playing this roster too, but definitely got traded. It'll still be on Raw, so kept him for extending his contract for like a huge deal from Raw. But Harmar got drafted to Raw. No, he's a Hall of Famer, right? No, he is a Hall of Famer, so he could be on here too. But I'll give him on Raw because he's mostly going to be mostly active on with Genjiro. So I forgot about Harmar being a Hall of Famer. But still, they'll take on the most recent tag team champions. So that she got robbed in the break. I think it was Breakpoint. So I don't remember my own matches. I think Breakpoint or how was no, it was Breakpoint. It was Breakpoint. Was it one night? No, it was One Night Stand. Forgot it was One Night Stand against Blossom Bubbles of PPGs. Got robbed in their match, but definitely will have a chance right now to take on. But he could back in the tag team division. Actually, we're in the tag team roster before, but thanks to Sonic Gavin 2 that actually registered those two. But I think out of all, I want to say Blossom Bubbles. It's going to be a tough match because Mina Roja definitely try to get to go for the tag titles, but it's going to be a lot of fun to see Mina finally back on the roster. She did say, and I definitely spoke to her, of course, about this match. And definitely, she says, I wouldn't probably. Obviously, she's going back once the tournament ends. She'll be back in the roster. So I'm probably extend her contract for a big 3-year deal. It's going to be a lot of fun. So anyways, that'll probably be it for this next round. I'll probably see you guys in a minute for the other side. And I'll probably spend the last few matches. It's supposed to be like 12 matches for the first round. So 2014's 12 matches, one big tournament, one goal is the tag team gold. Also, the senior cup will be made. So back in a minute, guys. Match number 10. We are back on ECW's World Tournament matches made. We're back on ECW, and of course we got also the final last 3 matches, and definitely there's match 10. Kelly and Darth Vader, number 16 and number 19. Come on down, please. And Kelly and Darth Vader, by Cyril Marasigan, definitely in this match. And but the only thing right now is definitely, I gotta say for both of those two. If Vader hits a TIE Fighter special out of nowhere, even before round 3, or you just out of desperation, they'll be disqualified. Because that's not fair. I think Vader definitely, it's a good moment, but it just surprised me at first. It was like, now it's just getting old, because now the Vader just takes all your health, and it's some cheap way to win. So obviously not gonna be a good match for Vader and Claudia did a team together. Yeah, 1,000 Swords and TIE Fighter special. It sounds good, but definitely this doesn't make sense. So if Vader gets hit with the if it hits with the TIE Fighter before like the first round or even like the second round, before round 3, then it's gonna be a huge one. They'll be disqualified. That's all I can say right now. But to take on the Stereo Scouts, Venus and Pluto are number 19 of the list. So they also got qualified for the tournament. Because definitely a big win for the trainer roster. As Venus and Pluto definitely will be registered. So Venus will be go for the tag titles. Mars would have been a nice choice, but I guess Sarah Mars got traded to here, and Pluto got traded to here too. So it's just nice to see those two on there. Which I also say Pluto got drafted. Venus drafted on here. So I don't know why they would take giving Pluto in the first place then. So, but Smackdown had her, so they finally got traded her for at least for Alessia and Asuka, and I believe for a tag team trade for Asuna and also for Alessia and Asuka. That sounds like a really good rhyme. But anyways, I don't know what to say about this one. I'm gonna say hopefully Venus can try to do the unthinkable, and try to force round 3, and hopefully Vader and Kelly can at least try to do something. I think Kelly and Vader can do one work. So hopefully you enjoy Cyril, and of course hopefully you'll do well, and good luck to you. Match number 11, we have also the number 1 Smackdown has number 1 as the first pick of the team registration. So Neo Mega Man was actually the first one chosen. He normally would have gone with the Kamen Riders with the. He sent me DN and Decade, but I think he has to switch it. So hopefully that'll be the final decision to make. But definitely he'll send Arthur and Firebrand from SmackDown. So I think he's actually releasing those two finally. So he has to be send over Arthur Firebrand, also Suja and Enja from Smackdown, which is nice to see some Smackdown superstars come over here to the ECW roster too. But I didn't get any trades whatsoever, so I got him, at least for I finally got a trade for him, so that's regained my I lost for Asuna from Sora Online, and because virtually it would have been Kirito and Asuna for the first time in like the last couple of years, but now I guess not, because they're actually Asuna going to SmackDown and Kirito staying on ECW. So they'll be separate for the first. Hope they make Sinan too. We get to see that maybe for the future. But they'll take on Nova Millie and Super. And lastly, the last match for the first round will be Zuko and Kyoko Kusanagi, who also got registered for the tournament. In the trainer roster, Zuko, the Neko like kind of chick from she's probably just an edit, of course, from Cool Diamond, but definitely she's really cute. Cute little Neko. With Kyoko Kusanagi, the cosplayer, and also the fangirl of Kyoko Kusanagi that definitely looks up to. We'll take on Shredder Goat, and oh my god, they're definitely one of my favorite teams on Raw. But definitely making their comeback. Goat coming over here, which is nice to see a big draft pick to ECW, was finally going to have him involved. And I was supposed to go make the draft pick to here. Took him a while to get here, but definitely with him and Shredder Hero, his good buddy Hero back in the day. Shredder Hero and Shredder Goat's finally back in action. And now they're trying to hunt for the tag team titles. They also did go for the tag titles against Boston Bubbles, but they failed miserably against that team. So it was a 2-0, but still one heck of a match with the tag team titles. And the tag teams will have to get their titles back soon, so those two maybe have to meet again very soon in the future. And anyways, that is our set of matches here. Now we hope you guys will enjoy this one, and hope you guys will like the video. Sorry for my stumbling for the last couple times. I'm trying to get back in commentary again. Just having a little hard time right now, just trying to get up right in the morning and do this, and get back from work. It's just very exhausting for me. But anyways, hope you guys enjoy the registrations. Hope you guys will be ready. Good luck to everybody else who are definitely looking on. Wish you guys lots of luck. Be sure to hopefully you like the video if you guys have enjoyed it. Be ready for the match. The match will be official on December 20th, and be sure to check the kickoff show at the day early at December 19th. So it'll be kickoff show. We'll see Raw and SmackDown for the last up with Raw and SmackDown. The World Tournament will premiere on Monday, and you get to see the World Tournament on Tuesday. So there will be 2 weeks from starting today. So 2 weeks left, of course. I hope you guys enjoy that, and we'll be back soon for more battles. We'll probably take a couple weeks off, and then we'll head to ECW back in January. So around the almost at the end of the year, and then we head to News Revolution for the second time. Right now, we'll have the News Revolution on January 2nd, and the anniversary could be going here as we have also some stuff too. Also, not just for the tag titles, we do also extra stuff too for the ECW title, women's title. Poker Tournament Championship will be a rematch, and I believe the Knockouts title will be on the line as well. So a good month for opportunity of a lifetime for anybody who wants to go for a championship title shot. This is the time right now. So hopefully all guys' donations are finally back open, and hope you who are doing anything, you guys so much for that, and we hope you guys see you guys in the tournament in there's less than 2 weeks, just 2.5 weeks ago. See you guys then, guys. Blaze on and have a good one. 20 days till Christmas.